Welcome to an art lesson with Isaac. Now, I'm gonna show you a little trick for eyeballs because this is super fun and you can do this without references. You don't need reference for this. So first things first, we're gonna draw our eyeball. Now, when you think of a ball, think of it as a 3D shape, not as just a flat circle. So what I like to do to represent that is I like to draw a little curved line around the middle and another little curved line around like that. See? Kind of helps you visualize the 3D-ness of the eyeball. And then we're gonna face this one the other way. Okay, so now when we're going in with our eyelids, what I like to do is pretend that this is like a cloth. Then draping it over the top of this ball. And then it kind of disappears behind the other side. Comes down. And we get our eyelid. So that's our top eyelid. Then, if we had a cloth wrapped around a ball, sort of round like that, and come around and wrap around like this. And like that. Now the iris is around 40% the size of the eye. So I'm gonna put mine right on center like that. And we'll stick a little marker for the pupil right in the center. So, when you're going in and doing this, I like to use just a different color pen because then when I go in with my black, I can kind of shade and stuff like that and kind of cover up the construction lines. So when you go in to do your next layer, which I'll usually do this part with pencil, but I don't have a pencil on hand right now, so this is what I'm doing it with. So you can see how this drapes over. And it comes up and around. And it kind of follows, you want to follow the form of that first circle, because that'll help you really maintain that illusion of depth. And then you can add your little tear ducts. I like to just kind of freeform it. It looks good. You don't have to make it look perfect. It just has to look sort of recognizable. Add your pupil in. It has to be perfect. It can just look sort of like this. Now what I like to do is when I come around, I add a little circular break in my iris. And that'll add, just looks like a highlight. And then I like to add a little bit of lines like this. And sort of shade in that top section really dark, because that's sitting underneath the eyelid, right? So all these parts of the eye will be sort of shaded darker. And you can shade the whites of your eyes too. That's something that I really stayed away from when I first started, but it's something that I feel like really brings out a little bit of depth. But yeah, anyways, that's like a basic idea of how to do eyes from freehand.